So this summer, my family and I decided to head off on a trip to Sri Lanka. I was in charge of all the planning, and therefore you can trust that there were few disappointments. We were in for an action-packed next few days exploring the paradise that is Sri Lanka. After getting picked up from the airport, we headed off to the capital city of Colombo.
So guys, we're in the Colombo city center now. We are going to be spending a couple of hours here waiting for my dad to arrive because his flight will be a bit later. But it's a really nice sort of city. I mean, it looks super developed on one side. There's some really tall buildings right there. We're not staying in Colombo, we're only here for the morning. Our final destination for tonight is Yala, which is a hilly sort of beautiful mountainous place. But yeah, we're going to be making some stops along the way, exploring Sri Lanka along the way because it's quite a long drive just to Yala.
After spending a few hours roaming around Colombo, we headed off to the next city on our itinerary, which was the cultural hotspot of Kandy.
That was really nice. Ticked off some beautiful scenery from the bucket list of things to do on this trip. Now it's time for a 4-hour journey to Yala. We're probably gonna reach super late. So guys, we reached Yala, which is our first destination on the trip, like first proper destination where we'll be staying. Yala is basically like a mountainous region with hills and stuff and a lot of greenery. And so tomorrow we're going to be going on a hike. We're going to be going to see a waterfall, hopefully a tea plantation, and some more things as well. But for now it's super late at night and we have a really early start tomorrow, so we're gonna go to bed. Good morning guys. So it's our first full day in Sri Lanka and it's really early in the morning. It's like 5:30 right now. Yeah. And we're up so early because we're going to go and try and see the sunrise at Little Adams Peak, which is just a short hike away. So it's Google Maps says it's 45 minutes away. So let's hope that's true, and if not, we're in for a bit of an adventure. Guys, we're starting to get a little bit of sunlight, which means that we should probably hurry up. The view is amazing, but it's getting a little bit tiring now. It's quite steep. So we finally reached the top of Little Adams Peak, and the view from here is amazing. And I think we reached at the perfect time. The sun is shining on all the hills, and it's beautiful. Weather right now is also absolutely lovely. It's beautiful, nice and breezy. Yeah, just the perfect morning to be out on this hike. So I just took a nice and long nap because I was absolutely exhausted after all the travel yesterday and then the hike this morning, which was really intense. But now we have the rest of Ella to explore today, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just check out the hotel, take all of our stuff with us, and we're gonna get on with it. We have to go to some of the waterfalls around here. You have to check out the 9 Arches Bridge, which is absolutely stunning, and it's meant to be something that you have to see when you're around here. And we'll also check out Ella Town a bit, maybe grab some food. So let's not delay that any further. Let's just get going. Walked up to the 5th floor of our hotel before checking out because the view from here is supposed to be great. So that over there is Little Adams Peak, which is where we were this morning. And that right here is Ella Rock, which we could see from our hike this morning. And the hike there is a few hours long, so we decided not to do that this time, but if I'm ever back, it's not a bad idea. So stop number 1, Ravana Falls. Now we're heading to the 9 Arches Bridge, and we can't reach there by car, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a tuk-tuk. So we're taking 2 tuk-tuks, and hopefully that'll get us there in time. So guys, we made it to the 9 Arches Bridge after a bit of an effort, but there's a train parked on top right now.
Did you like it, Shivaan?
Yeah, it was nice, very scenic.
So we've reached destination number 2, which is Yala. So it's time for a quick room tour. So the main reason we're in Yala is for safari, but the only other thing we have to do here is to enjoy this amazing, beautiful hotel. So we're gonna go straight into the pool, even though it's like 8 o'clock at night.
There'll be a pool in Mirissa. We'll have this pool tonight. Big.
Student leaders at the interim government to demand she's held accountable for clinics as
Hello everybody, ready for safari?
I'm ready, as usual.
Ready, Kaka?
No, I'm still getting there.
Okay, so we're in Yala National Park today, and we're just standing outside the gate because we're waiting for it to open because we've reached just before sunrise. And yeah, we're here for 12 hours today, so hopefully we're gonna get to spot some interesting wildlife. Our main target is the elusive Sri Lankan leopard. They are rare, but Yala has the highest density of leopards in the world, so I fancy our chances. But hopefully we'll see some other stuff as well, some elephants, maybe a sloth bear, crocodiles, something like that. So the camera is currently out of use because I've attached my big zoom lens onto it, so I won't be vlogging on this anymore. So my GoPro is going to take over for the vlog, and this is going to be occupied by the wildlife. That's funny.
Right.
So we've been searching for some time, but unfortunately we've not had any luck so far. The wildlife's been a bit sparse. We've seen a few deer and some mongoose and stuff like that, but none of the big animals so far. No leopards, no elephants. Okay, so we've had a couple of close calls so far. One for a leopard and one for a sloth bear, but unfortunately we couldn't see either one. But we're stopped for breakfast right now next to this big water body. It's like kind of a lake. It's quite nice. Yeah, we saw a crocodile here and there's some deer on the bank. It's slow, 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 then there's a sighting somewhere. So there's been a sighting somewhere and we're on our way. Let's hope for better luck this time. It's looking very big. It's right under the tree, Papa. Which tree?
It looks like a tiger, that's what I'm saying, no?
Guys, we spotted the elusive leopard. I mean, it was looking pretty dire before this, but yeah, somehow, with some luck, we managed to see this big male leopard sitting on the bank of this little sort of pond kind of thing. It's amazing.
So around 12 o'clock, we headed for our lunch break. And basically, Yala National Park shuts down between 12 and 2 p.m. And therefore, we had 2 hours to pretty much relax and chill at the beach, to have our lunch, and to just, hang around near the sea.
Guys, back on safari now. Part 2 begins.
Let's go cycling. So I started day 4 off with some physical activity, which included cycling around our amazing hotel, which was very large and had this amazing view of Lake Tissamaharama. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly, but it was quite scenic and quite enjoyable. After cycling for a bit, I headed off for a dip in what can only be described as a lake-sized pool.
So we're headed off from Yala now to our last destination of the trip, and that is Mirissa. So Mirissa is basically, it's a beach place, it's on the coast, and we're going to be staying there for 2 days. So let's go. Time for a quick room tour. Quick change of plans. We are so tempted by the ocean that we're gonna go swimming in the ocean first and we're gonna eat after. So guys, we have the most amazing swim. Really different the swims you do in like Europe and stuff, like the one I did in Montenegro. The water is not clear, you can't see anything, it's not still, but there's these waves crashing into you, and it's really thrilling and it's very fun. But now we've worked out a good appetite. Now it's time to go and find some place to eat. Morning guys, welcome to another day in Mirissa. There's so much condensation right now that my camera screen is becoming so foggy. But anyway, we're not met with the best weather today again. It is a bit cloudy, more than a bit actually, but that's not going to stop us. What we're going to do today is we're going to go out to Turtle Point or Turtle Beach, and we're going to go see Coconut Tree Hill and explore a bit of Mirissa, because we're currently in Weligama right now, which is where our hotel is. So hopefully the weather doesn't really put a stop to most of our activities, and yeah, I'm excited to see what we end up doing in the day. So we just went to Turtle Point, and unfortunately due to the high tide and due to low visibility, we won't be able to snorkel with turtles today. But that's really sad, because that's something I was really looking forward to. But this is actually not the right time of year to do that. If you come between like November to April, that's a really good time to both snorkel with turtles and to see whales, blue whales as well.
At Mirissa Beach, we were met with a very violent ocean, which provided its own thrill, a stark opposite from the clear blue snorkeling waters, with more of an adrenaline rush from strong waves crashing into you. After hanging out on our stretch of the beach for a while, we walked further down to see Parrot Rock, another one of the sites in Mirissa. The rock is not reachable during high tide, otherwise there's usually a strip of beach connected to this little island. As I went for my shower of the day, I realized I was super sunburned, which was surprising as it was quite cloudy. But later this night, we headed off for our last dinner in Sri Lanka to this lovely sea-facing restaurant. And yeah, just enjoyed our last few moments in this beautiful country.